Good afternoon, Immanuel Baptist Church family and friends. This is Pastor Jason. Just wanted to give you an update to some of our plans in response to the COVID-19 information that is coming out, especially here in the state of Michigan. As many of you are aware, the governor last night shut down or suspended K through 12 education in all the public schools, and we wanted to communicate to you what we're planning on doing in response here at Immanuel Baptist School. Well, first of all, Immanuel Baptist School is a privately funded non-governmental school, but we are planning on complying or going along with the suspension as well. And so Immanuel Baptist School will be closed for the next 3 weeks. And to our school parents and our students, they're being sent home with some information that will give you some details on what that's going to look like for the next 3 weeks and what that will be like when we come back to school on April 6th. Now, the question of what we are going to do on Sundays is also arising. And let me assure you, we intend and plan on coming together on the Lord's Day and having worship services this Sunday. The very identity of the local New Testament church is a called-out assembly. And myself and the staff plan on having a continuity of services here at Immanuel. But we will be having services here, but with some changes. And we want to outline some of those changes for you that we're all on the same page and prepared the best we can in response to the COVID-19 virus. And I want to give you a couple of things here. First of all, we want to ask our church family to exercise a lot of caution. If you find yourself in a compromised position, if you are one of our senior members or you are someone that has incapacitated immune system, we want to ask you to refrain from coming to services. Don't feel obligated to be a part of what's happening here in the assembly. We will be streaming our services online, and so we want everyone to use an extreme level of caution. If you are exhibiting any symptoms of illness, please stay home. Do not come and be a part of the church services that will be taking place here on Sunday. Now, out of an abundance of caution, we are also going to be canceling Sunday school. So this Sunday, we will only be having an 11 o'clock worship service, and as of right now, we will continue to have our 6 p.m. evening service. But we will not have a 10 a.m. Sunday school service. And so we want to make plans to be here if you feel like you should and you're able, but if you have any hesitation about coming together, we want to allow you to feel the liberty to stay home and to watch the services with us online. Now, this same caution ought to be exercised in every area of your life. If you feel uncertain about coming together in church, then we would also caution you to be cautious about your interaction in large assemblies and shopping areas and other things as well. And so, first of all, we want you to exercise caution. Secondly, we want us to practice good courtesy one with another. And one of the best ways that we all need to be practicing courtesy is in our practicing personal cleanliness. And so by now we've heard the messages over and over and over again. One of the best ways to stop the spread and to assure not catching or acquiring the COVID-19 virus is by practicing good hand washing techniques and all those things. And so we want to ask you to do that. What we are designing here at Immanuel on Sunday morning is what we're calling a touch-free service. I know that kind of sounds weird, but we're planning the service so that you can come and attend church without really having to touch anything. There will be greeters at the door that will open the door for you. You won't have to touch the door handle. All the doors in the interior of the campus will be propped open so that you will not have to touch a door to enter in or out of a building. There will be ample supplies of hand sanitizers all throughout the campus that we're going to be asking people to utilize. We are going to be adding additional seats to the auditorium. We are not anticipating a large crowd, but we want to be able to make sure that there's enough space for people to spread out. Generally, in one of our church services, it does get full in the auditorium, so we want to be able to create more space that way. So extra chairs will be added. We also will not be passing the offering plates. The offering plates will be available at the end of the service and at the back of the auditorium. And we'll be doing other things as well to ensure a touch-free service. Also, we will, in order to reduce the amount of exposure, we will not be providing an infant nursery. The nursery rooms will be available to parents to utilize themselves, but you will not be able to drop off your infants in the nursery. Primarily, many of our nursery workers are senior saints that probably ought to use an extra level of caution during the next couple of weeks. So the nursery rooms will be available, but parents will not be able to drop off your infants there. Your infants are free to be with us in the auditorium. A crying baby will not bother anybody. And so we just wanted to make you aware of that as well, and to help protect our volunteers in the nursery as well. If you are unable to attend services here with us, we want to encourage you to watch our streaming services both on Facebook and at immanuelalive.com/watch. And so you can watch it on the website, you can watch it on Facebook, and there will also be links available for you to give online as well. We do want to encourage you to continue your faithfulness in giving as we go through these next couple of weeks. And so we're asking our church family to exercise caution, to exercise courtesy, but lastly, let's be courageous. I know it's easy to get swept up in a sense of panic and of fear, but the Bible says that the Lord has not given us a spirit of fear. And I'm reminded by the words that Moses told to Joshua in a similar situation. Joshua 1:9, Moses says this to Joshua, "Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest." And beloved, I want to assure you that God is with us through all of this. This virus is not a surprise to him, nor is this unique to believers. Now, this is probably a new thing in my lifetime. I don't know if I've experienced anything like this, but this is not a new thing to people of faith. Every generation of Christians has faced their challenges. And in history, some of those challenges have been persecution by governments, but also disease. And yet, God's command and privilege, calling, allowing us to assemble is part of our identity as the local New Testament church. And so we're committed to, by faith, continuing forward. We're going to use prudence. We want to be aware of what's going on around us and have some wisdom, but we're going to walk forward in strength and with courage. And so we're committed to having Sunday gatherings here, Sunday worship services together. The church staff is also here available for you. If we can be a help to you, or if there's some needs or concerns that we can be of assistance, please contact us online or here at the church office. And I do want to ask you to stay in touch with one another, particularly our seniors that are involved, our seniors in our community and in our church community. Over the next coming weeks, they might find themselves not able to get out much. If you find yourself in that position, please let us know. And if you need us to help you with running errands or bringing you things, we want to be able to be a service to you. And so, beloved, I do want you to know that we are taking these things that are transpiring seriously. We want to act prudently, but we also want to act with confidence and confidence in the Lord. And so we're looking forward to a wonderful Lord's Day service this Sunday. Be with us here in person. Exercise some caution, exercise some courtesy, exercise some courage. If for some reason you're not able to be here, or if that's not prudent for you, then watch the services and worship together with us online. Well, God bless you. We're praying for you, and we're praying for our community, and asking that through all of this, that God might receive all the glory. We love you. God bless.